The Seven Deadly Sins. It all starts with our protagonist, William Somerset. He was a great detective who was about to retire. Our friend Somerset was on a case when out of nowhere comes his a new partner detective, David Mills, who was a new in town. The two were having coffee when suddenly they are told about a new case and go to the crime scene, where they find the body of an obese man who died because he was forced to overeat.
The next day, they receive a report of the new case and go to the crime scene, which a lawyer office, where they find the word Green Widen and bow on the floor. Thanks to the help of the lawyer's wife, they realized that the case were relative to the seven deadly sins, and they decided to investigate more on their subject. On Thursday, they received a new case and went to the place of the facts, where they found men who had been tied up and lied for a year until hell because and zombie. And they also found photos of the tortured process, and they released that it seemed correspond to license.
On Saturday, they go to a nightclub where they find a dead prostitute on TV and Clint narrates they was forced to torture the victim with a sexual object until she died. On the wall, they find the name of the fourth in which was lost. On Sunday, they found the fifth case, a woman with a disfigured face, amazing read with the fifth scene, which is
They finally arrived at the police station. They were surprised to find that the murderer gave himself up of his own free will and made the only conditions that the policemen accompany him to show them the representation of the last two scenes. Upon arrival at the desolate place, the murderer hands him a box containing the head of the wife of the policeman's wife, where he explains that they killed her because he was envious of the life she had and that they was enough to get. This is where the sixth scene is fulfilled. Final
Finally, this case leads to the last scene where the policeman kills the murderer for what he had done to his wife, and the grats is fulfilled, thus ending the movie.
the movie because it is not like an other criminal movie, but is keep you intrigued until the end of the movie when the events that will happen become clear. I consider that it's a film that should be seen several times because if genius is in the details. Despite the fact that it is a crude film and not suitable for everyone, I recommended it because it shows us that since is everyone, and that many times we are the ones who what ones who have the decision to carry them out or not.
particular it did not like the movies, because there was a lot of dick and because those people suffer a lot. But there is a part called the attention of the movie, where you notice that the deeds are caused between the society commits. They are scenes that commit the soul for me it was something intense.
In my opinion, the film is very good. It manages to maintain the suspense about each scene and about the identity of the murder. I think that the representation of the scenes depend on each person, the director of the film in the cast. I was surprised when the murderer turned himself in personality. I would have preferred that he had not been killed and had pain of the crimes he committed. The production of the film seemed excellent, totally considering the years in which the film was recorded. In conclusion, I found the film very entertaining.
Conclusion of this movie, I can say that I like a lot because the whole movie keeps on you on the lookout for what the next crime will be and how the murderer will execute it in order to carry out some of the seven deadly sins. Another thing I like was the unexpectedness of the plot since I never imagined who the murderer would carry out the last two scenes. Something that I didn't like so much was the sad ending for the policeman David. Since he didn't expect the death of his wife, I definitely think it was a tragic and sad ending for him.
Has an alternative ending, we would have liked that before the 16th is convenient, which is evening, where the murderer kills the policeman's wife. Miles would have arrived at his house in time to stop him from committing the last two crimes.
And we will have seen the sentence of the murder. Also, it would have been nice to the where the detective learns that he is going to be a father and moves to a kinder city, leaving behind the terrible murders that had happened in that city.
Would also have liked to see Detective William satisfied for solving his life cause successfully and with a new friendship formed, also retiring with honors.
Ending could be that Miles had not killed the murderer and thus the seventh sin would not have been carried out, but he would be left with a deep depression which after years and with the help of Williams he would overcome to be happy again. Also the murderer would be frustrated for not fulfilling his mission and in hell. And a more terrifying ending would be that if all the scenes are fulfilled and the detective goes crazy and begins to follow in the footsteps of the murder killing to create a false justice.